Welcome to Basic Level Media. This is a channel where I'm going to talk about really basic stuff and about cameras that are not so expensive and not so complicated. And I am, like you, maybe a beginner. I have been doing this for some time. Of course, I know the basics pretty good, and I want to learn more. So that is why I started this channel, because I want to explore and I want to inform others just like you about basics and about photography techniques and all the things that I have learned in that time I have been doing this. So this first video, I'm not going to get into very many specific things, but I'm just going to talk about, in general, about the gear, because I know myself in others, I think, because I really want to have really expensive and great equipment and the most modern cameras and everything, but it costs a lot of money. So if you're going to do this like I do on a hobby basis, I really recommend that you start with a little more affordable camera, but of course you decide for yourself. If you have a lot of money, you just go. But I didn't have a lot of money when I started this, so I went into a store and I found myself a system camera, a DSLR camera. It's a Canon EOS 2000D. In the US it's called Rebel T7, I think, and in most part of the Asia it's called 1100D. So it's basically the same cameras, just different names in different parts of the world, I guess. I bought this because it was affordable. I paid about $100, sorry, around $500 for this, with a kit lens, 18 to 55 millimeters, a little like all-round lens, and I think it is a quite good camera actually for the buck, and it has all the features that I needed to learn the basics. It has the manual functions, it has the ability to change lenses, and it has all the stuff that you really need to learn about photography, and it takes pretty good pictures as well. If you are a good photographer, you can take good photos with your phone or with anything. But in comparison to a phone, I would prefer to use this camera, because you have full control. So you can change all the settings that you want to get your style of photography. This camera, as I mentioned, has the ability to change lenses, so that is very great, because there are different styles of photography, which I am going to make a video about in a little while, and it's not long before I do that. And I'm going to talk about different lenses that you need in different kinds of photography. For example, if you are doing portrait photography, you probably would prefer a prime lens, 50 millimeter, maybe. This is f1.8, and if you want to take pictures of animals, of things that is far away, you maybe want to use a telezoom. All this I am going to make a video about later on. So this is more like an introductory to to what I'm going to do on this channel, and hopefully you will join me for this journey, exploring and learning and having fun with camera. I will probably do a little different kinds of things in this channel. I'm going to do a lot of basic stuff, like showing you the menu and showing you the settings, explaining about aperture, ISO, and shutter speed. That's very important for the correct exposure. And I'm going to talk about the different lenses and their focal length. You might have heard about all these expressions and all these words. They are kind of difficult in the beginning, but when you understand the three important things in photography for getting right exposure: the shutter speed, the aperture, and the ISO. When you understand the balance of these things, you will also appreciate photography even more, because you can explore and you can form your own style, and well, you can have even more fun with photography. And you can have that with affordable gear in the beginning and develop and get yourself a lot of cool stuff after a while, when you feel safer and more comfortable with your photography. So that is my advice anyways. You don't have to listen to me, but that is what I am going to do, because I'm not made of money. And I know there are a lot of photography enthusiasts out there that are not made of money either, so maybe a fit for this channel. So I hope you will follow me. In the next video, I'm going to talk about something very basic but very important for photography and for the use of this beautiful tool the camera is. So I hope you will join me for the next video, and meanwhile, go out, explore this wonderful hobby. Or maybe it's your work, I don't know. I don't really know about anything about what you're doing. I just know myself. But I hope you are doing fine, and have a nice day.